My name is Juan Tomas Hernani. I am the CEO of Satlantis. This is an adventure that we started 10 years ago that I founded with another two good friends, Rafa Guzman and Cristina Garmendia. And now it's a very large group of shareholders too, where we have shared our adventure and vision with very many. We have followed this Masai principle. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go well accompanied. That is our case. I think truly the data coming from space is a huge opportunity for the economy, for humanity, for the environment, for the planet, for very many aspects. In the end, it's growing healthily, but it's not growing drastically. So it's having its 10-15% cases. We are still in the 5 billion business. And I think the reason for that is because this bottleneck you are asking for. And this comes from the business model of space in observation. So we have satellites that are flying, let me say, crazily from one orbit in their orbit, and they're just grabbing the information that they can capture, and they send that information to servers. And the point is, this way of incorporating all this data is not thought to be customer-centric. And I think this is the main bottleneck. Once we know the customer requirements before we launch the satellites, this 5 billion can be 50 billion, can be 200 billion. Well, I think it's certainly the solution is a business model with the customer in the center. It means that if we talk about fires, we have the fire authority. We know where and how often we have to visit which places. We know what timings are critical. We want to have a prevention or prediction. And then we can focus the technology in the problem. So we can tune a camera to look at potassium that is emitted in a fire. We can have an infrared eye to go through the smoke and position the fire. We can have a visible eye to provide the environmental framework. And then we more or less plan for the mission to provide these adequate things. If we talk about, coastal monitoring to prevent illegal fishing, we may have to mix some AIS detection with some polarimetry in the waters, with some real-time mask detection that does not wait for the image to be downloaded, but it can rapidly incorporate some ship or boat coordinates positioning that can be sent through the telemetry. So we do some special things that make the solution really be right for the problem, instead of just flying and getting images with expectance of getting some customer around. Well, it's very easy. I'm looking to advocate for this model. Really, the main target will be customers that would think, I never was delivered the right data I needed because of my electrical line was split into many orbits, because the timing was not the correct one, because the spectral resolution was wrong. So I expect to try to connect to people that have problems, for them to dream that this can be solved in a different way by starting writing the blank sheet of their requirements and then setting up those constellations.